Top 3 Mysterious Events. Number 3. The Pollock Sisters. If there's one convincing case of reincarnation, it's the Pollock sisters. The Pollocks were walking to church when they were struck by a car and killed in May of 1957. Their parents moved on, and Florence Pollock gave birth to identical twin girls 17 months later. The parents immediately noticed similarities to their deceased daughters, like identical scars and birthmarks. The girls also shared eerily similar personality traits and interests. And despite moving away from the area at 9 months old, they both knew their way around when they returned for a visit 4 years later. Some see this as a genuine case of reincarnation. Others believe that it's mere coincidence inflated by grieving parents desperate to make connections. What about you? Number 2. The body of Xin Zhui. In 1968, diggers were working in the Chinese city of Changsha when they stumbled upon the tomb of Xin Zhui. She was a noblewoman who died in either 169 or 168 BCE. What makes this find so startling is the remarkable condition of Xin Zhui's mummy. Her muscles, skin, hair, and organs were very well preserved, and she even had a small amount of blood still inside her veins. Experts believe that the deep underground setting and coffin type ensured the preservation of the body, but some questions still remain. For example, they don't know why this particular body was so well preserved when not many others have been found under similar circumstances. Number 1. The Dancing Plague. The medieval period was a scary time, full of misery and poverty. These issues may have led to the Dancing Plague. The curious mania affected Europe throughout much of this period, spanning from the 14th to 17th centuries. People would take to the streets and dance until they hurt themselves or collapsed from exhaustion. Sometimes good-intentioned musicians would accompany the dancers, believing that their sounds would cure the affliction. It was the best that anyone could do, because no one knew how to treat it. Even to this day, the incident is poorly understood. Some attribute it to the general stress of living in medieval Europe, others to ergot poisoning and religious cults.